does it look like for a black man to have that space to explore who he is, what he wants?
Pure potentiality poured across the pavement. Slippery slopes, trippy tropes, happen upon the field of poisonous poppies. Mama always warned us, meditate, never play.
I want to start by asking you the first question. What's some of your earliest childhood memories?
Keep striving to get better at it.
Yeah.
And he finally told me. My father and my mom, they was on and off. And my brother, he kind of just like taught me ways and stuff. Like when I'm with my mom, he was basically the man of the house. And he taught me like different things that I needed to learn in order to survive. Even though he's a man in his own way.
I'm gonna be honest with you, my childhood was really weird. It was a lot of, I write a lot about it, and I write a lot about it in these books. I have a brown one, a bronze one, a tan one. Just all the colors that are like reflecting of just brown, shades of brown. And something that I kind of realized was that like just with these memories, I'm like, oh my God, your childhood was just like weird. And I realized it made me like not want to be a father. Just right now, like I just think there are so many people out there that can that I can help and make and I can guide and just show and impact inside their life as I continue to nurture and grow within my own development. I can do that with people that exist now and not feel like I have to just bring another person into this world.
My grandmothers and mother are the sources of most of my makings. When I unfold layers of myself, I revisit any of many moments that I share with either of them. Moments that reflect different generations with different philosophies. Moments that share their truths and informs the missing pieces of my own puzzle.
Do you see yourself ever being a father?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. You were almost a father.
Almost.
Yeah.
But my mother had other plans.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What kind of father do you think you will be?
I would be a great father. I would be a father that would like hear my kid out when he in his wrong, so I could just correct him so he can learn his rights. I want to just teach him from his mistakes so he can be. I know everybody not perfect, but I'm gonna try to just sum him up a little bit.
It's so funny you said he, so obviously you.
I would have said.
Would it matter if?
It wouldn't matter.
What if your son turned out like your brother and he wanted to play with dolls and?
I'm gonna accept it. There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna accept it.
Being an older brother and being queer, like you just being queer in general, you just know what people think and say. I remember just like when you first came, and that was just a whole different ball game for me because I was the eldest boy, and then it was our sister, Cassidy, and then you came and you happened to like naturally resonate with all of those things, and it just felt like this pressure was released from me. It felt like I didn't have to be someone else. No matter what anybody told you, revolving your older brother, you've always shown me that love. You've always protected me, and which was weird because I'm like, you're my younger brother, so just you being that protection for me was just like, I didn't always respond. Like I appreciated it, but it just also made me realize too that like I needed protection. So I just started to become a lot more mindful about how to protect myself in all ways. But you've always, kind of been that and always done that for me. So I appreciate that.
I was able to explore and live out all my dreams, except dance, a law legalized by my childhood stepfather in our household. And for a long time, I heard that voice present after he was gone.
Something that is common in our community, and when I say our community, I mean me and the Black queer community, is like having gay families. And I don't know if you remember like BB. You were probably not. You were like always in your own thing around those times, and I always appreciated that because we all were in our own world. Just back to BB, that she actually she is still my I consider her to be like my gay mother, because when I was young, I would say about 15, I decided I wanted to kind of immerse myself inside of what we call the gay scene, which is kind of just our subversive culture in Chicago and all of the different cities in which we do find community and safety. And I just know that within those communities, within those spaces, there are like so many people who I can shape and kind of show, different ways of navigating that life. And I'd rather do that and give to my siblings and, my community.
Along with all the beautifulness that shapes me, I had to face all the unpleasantness. The parts for so long I ran away from or felt I needed to hide for my own protection. The moments that felt like a mental abyss, and as I looked around, all the things my mother worked to provide for us were taken from us. I stepped into shoes I knew needed to be filled without ever knowing how to properly fill them.
I realized that some of my favorite traditions actually does involve traveling with family, like those holiday trips. Some of my favorite traditions are like the holidays in general, like just coming around. Unfortunately though, I realized in the more recent years that like we don't have that many traditions nowadays because I'm barely around. And so now I'm like, as we are starting to like, bridge our relationship as just brothers more, I want to be intentional about creating like traditions that we can kind of uphold together. So what does that look like for you? Like, what's some things that you want to do with your older brother?
Like, I want to go to like acceleration.
Wait,
Like,
what? Wait, what's acceleration?
It's a go-kart place.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to acceleration.
I
I'll
say
write
like,
that down.
I say like, just like with family.
We can do family trips, yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that because I just feel like that'll help us come together. And we just have fun. We can talk about it as we go home, Because we really haven't, over these past couple years, like you said, we really have been in our own little world trying to better ourselves. But I just feel like we need to start just spending more time with each other and try to understand each other.
I realized too, like living in this pandemic, and we both like, we lost an uncle because of it. We lost a niece, not because of it, but during it. And it's just a reminder to just like love those around you and just continuing to create those moments that you can kind of, share and being present.
Brush your waves and let them get lost in them. Swim to shore while they watch your sheen. Walk across my back like when we were younger. Instead of easing my pain, release yours and run. Past the poisonous poppies, past the land of broken stones, united in mindfulness to a place we call home.
Legend of the Siren. Born in the dimple of the sky's bright pearl, I am the lake's baby, her golden girl. At each kiss between the sun and the skyline, sloppy sailors net my magic because I'm fine.